Okay. Is it working? Let us see, let us see, let us see. Yes. Yes, yes, it is working. Well then, hello everyone. It's your favorite programming error that just refuses to be fixed. CodeErr. Now, let's see. We are back. Back with the afterword. This will be a short one today. At least I imagine this going to be a short one. And it's also going to be the final one. At least I imagine it's going to be the final one. And since it's so short, I don't feel the need to spam a certain someone I should normally spam. Instead, we will just do this, because let's face it, there won't be much to be missed. But I felt like I still needed to do this live just in case. Just in case, you know. Or maybe I should still spam them. I'm not sure. Debbie, hello, early gang indeed, you're the first one here today, nice. Maybe you can even stick around for the entire stream. Because again, I have a feeling this one is gonna be short, very short. I won't jump into another game once this is over, I will treat it, as I mentioned before, I discussed this on Discord, but I will treat today as if I was not streaming at all. Which means I will upload an archive, I will publish an archive on YouTube once I am done streaming, but yeah. Yeah, I felt the need to do this anyway. Because come on, we're this close to the end, there can't be much left. We've been playing the afterword for like an hour last time, so I feel like we're basically done. Stick for the whole stream? Well, I've got nothing better to do and my internet doesn't seem to hate me today. Oh, damn. Oh shit. Who's D-Luke on the right? Does kind of seem like D-Luke, huh? Except he doesn't have a problem with the knights because he is an actual knight. This dude is one of the official knights. Oh no. Officially recognized, one of the knights of Lagunica. How could this happen? If I had to explain to you who he is, he's basically... Well, I wanted to say he's basically God, but let's face it, in a fight, one person against another, he would probably beat God. He's just that powerful. ReZero equals Genshin Canon, yes. Because I know you're not that interested in ReZero, but there are certain abilities called Divine Protections. And very rarely happens that someone is born with a divine protection. And there's many different kinds, but they're usually like some kind of incredible power, like... Otto has a divine protection that basically allows him to speak to animals. So the trader can speak to animals, how nice. Krush has a divine protection that allows her to basically be unable to be lied to. Whenever someone lies to her, she immediately knows without question. And when it comes to Reinhardt, the person who you so lovingly called D-Luke, he basically has them all. He basically has every single divine protection that could ever exist. And he has a divine protection that allows him to wish for any other divine protection. He also has a divine protection that allows him to revive in the event that he should ever die. He has a divine protection that automatically blocks all ranged attacks. He has a divine protection that automatically blocks all attacks he's never seen before. He has a divine protection that automatically blocks any first attack against him. Yeah, he's unkillable. He be God. Yes. So yes, God. Yeah. Basically. Too OP. Now I'm kind of curious, should I spam at Kiwi? I mean, this stream isn't gonna be long, but... You know what, I'll do it. Kiwi asked me to do the spammy thing. And since they're not here yet, I'll just do it. There. Like you to, I assume? Yeah, let's do that. How many should I send? 3 messages? 4? Let's go for 5. 5 is a nice number. Let's leave it at that for now, and If that doesn't work, I honestly don't want to overdo it. Okay, now let's progress actually.
安心してほしい。それがフェルト様への配信行為でない限り、いつだって僕は君に手を貸すよ。
Well, that is... Now the question remains, are they gonna arrive before this game ends? Who knows? Because the day is almost over, and I feel like it would be pretty strange if the afterword was more than 1 day long. Let's face it. If you do an afterword in a game like this, it's gonna probably take 1 day. So loop 5, day 10 would be the afterword, and the afterword wouldn't be loop 5, day 10, and 11. At least that's what I assume, and this day is almost over. As you can see, it's time for the sunset. Then again, there might be another day where we go back to the mansion and see everyone there, but who knows.
そっか。なら安心だ。俺もエミリアタンの好感度が下がらないって保証付きならお前を手伝うからな。
Also, honestly, there's nothing you can help Reinhardt with. He's just too OP. Oh my god, there's one divine protection he has that is incredibly OP. Now, I can't remember the names of most divine protections, but he basically has one divine protection, super OP. Listen to this. He can always tell the difference between salt and sugar, and he will never get them confused without fail. That is a divine protection he has. He has a divine protection that prevents him from ever getting salt and sugar confused. Overpowered, I know. Best divine protection ever. No, not taste. He just knows, instinctively. I think that's what it's called. Nah, he doesn't need that. He just knows instinctively. I know, very overpowered divine protection if you could just taste it, but yeah.
いや、そうじゃないよ。わかった。
Oh yeah, rely on us. Literal god relies on us. Well, to be fair, Subaru does have an ability that Reinhardt doesn't have, which is this return by death ability, which is not a divine protection. If it was a divine protection, Reinhardt would most certainly have it. Oh god, that reminds me. Because I watched Isekai Quartet, which, by the way, if you're interested in any kind of isekai, like Konosuba or ReZero or any of the popular ones, should probably check it out. I watched Isekai Quartet before I watched ReZero, actually, so... But you can definitely get a taste of... Because Reinhardt appears in that series later on, and... Yeah. Basically, sports day, he just wipes the floor with everyone, so... Tug of War divine protection, he has everything. Horrible. Has Subaru been able to tell anyone about Return by Death? In Season 2... In Season 2, he's able to tell exactly one person about it. And that person is one of the 7 witches of sin. Actually, I think he could probably tell the other ones too, but he only told one of them. And well, one of the other ones, the Witch of Envy, naturally knows because the Witch of Envy is responsible for him having this curse. But yeah, the Witch of Greed is the person he told about it later down the line in Season 2. He was super elated to finally be able to talk to someone about it. But yeah, the Witch of Greed, Echidna. Who had the big invisible... Oh, Betelgeuse Romaniconti, but that's one of the Archbishops. He's not one of the witches. But yeah, he's the Archbishop of Sloth. It's a different story, but all the Archbishops in the Witches Cult worship the Witch of Envy. They worship exclusively the Witch of Envy. Which is why there's only supposed to be 6 Sin Archbishops representing each sin except for Envy. And among those 6, Pride is currently not represented. Which is something that he mentioned... Betelgeuse mentioned this while talking to Subaru. Basically, he was wondering if Subaru would be the Sin Archbishop of Pride, because he was the only one among the 6 who's the only position among the 6 which was still open. So, you know. Subaru didn't take him up on the offer, sadly. There's so much... I know, right? Well, at the very least, you could say Subaru is now the Sin Archbishop of Sloth because he has the Sloth Witch Factor. So basically, the Witch Factor is what is basically the witch's powers, and all the Archbishops have the Witch Factor of their respective trait. And, well, when Subaru killed Betelgeuse, the Sin Archbishop of Sloth, he gained his powers. So yes, in Season 2, Subaru is indeed able to use the Unseen Hand. To be fair, he only uses it exactly once, and he only uses one single Unseen Hand at the time, not multiple, just one and only for one single punch. And that took a lot out of him, but he is technically now able to use the Unseen Hand. Pretty nice. May as well make a new Bible chapter based on the lore of ReZero. Yes! Yes, why not? And now it's nighttime.
レムかまだ寝ないのか。
はい、なんというかあまり眠くならなくて、もしかすると王戦の再開を目前に。
Ah, yes, Royal Selection resuming, which means the plot of the show is gonna kick in, which is where this game ends.
高ぶるレム。なんか結構意外だな。
意外ですか？
Also, why would this be unexpected?
こう言ったらなんだけど、レムは王戦については積極的じゃないっていうか、客観的に見てる気がしてたから。
Well, she wants to support you, you want to support Emilia, naturally she'd be excited about the Royal Selection continuing.
引いてると思ってたんで、そんな興奮するとか意外だなと。
スバル君は興奮するレムは嫌いですか？
Don't say yes, otherwise she will never be excited again.
嫌いじゃないけど、字面がものすごく危ない気がする。
Go ahead to quickly readjust this. There we go.
それはいいとして、何か心境の変化でもあったのか？
So yeah, what is going on right now?
ですね。今日のことやここ数日のこと、王との出来事が影響していると思います。
Past few days, yeah. How long has it been for Subaru? At least a month, right? For everyone else, not so much.
王戦を再開させるために、レムもこの10日間、スバル君と一緒に
10 days, yes.
話をさせてもらいました。
10 days for everyone else. For Subaru, quite a bit more.
王都の住人の方も、候補者の皆様も、その候補者を支える方々もです。その方々の思いや考えを知って、レムは思い知らされた気がするんです。自分の世界の狭さを。
Huh. I wonder who else we're gonna see in the afterword. Because currently... Are we gonna see Melty and everyone again? Not sure about that.
もともとレムはとても不器用なので、以前は姉様と自分のことで手一杯で、今はそこにスバル君も加わって。
Subaru was on his deathbed and at the ripe age of 120, yikes, passed away and wakes up on a lap. Oh my god, imagine. Imagine. Wow. Imagine if Return by Death activated when he died of old age. And how far back would he go? Currently I'm doing the black outline on the new Sayori drawing. Nice! Hope it turns out nice. Hope it turns out nicely. Feel shit since I have to relive it all over again, yes. Oh my god, plus your save point usually is in whichever place is safest. So imagine you just constantly respawn 2 or 3 days before you die of old age. And you have to relive your final 3 days over and over again and there's nothing you can do. Plus at this point you'd probably be so old that you couldn't even do much with that extra time, you know? You'd just be lying in bed. Okay then. Thank you. Not gonna be chatting much because once I mess up it's over. Yeah. But thanks for doing that. Yikes. Is that a JoJo reference? Speaking of, soon. Soon. Next season soon. I am excited. Very much so. By the way, Do you already know what the next stream is gonna be? This is completely unrelated to JoJo. Don't think I didn't bring that topic up because of JoJo. This is unrelated. But the next stream is gonna be Genshin again. Yay, it's coming back finally. Because of the update. Fun. So yeah, I'm excited to be playing that again on stream for 1 or 2 streams probably. And then we'll be done with the new story content, and I'll put it on pause again for a while. Again, I don't think the new story content is gonna take too long to finish. Then again, there are new hangouts now, if I'm not mistaken, right? There are 2 new hangout quests. So those might take up a little bit of time. But yeah, I can probably do... I think it'll most likely be 3 streams at most. 3 streams at most, I think. So yeah. The event actually is fully unlocked in 3 days. Well, in that case, if I stream Genshin tomorrow, I can do the hangouts. And start on the event. And then there's gonna be another stream in between, and then Genshin again. We'll see. We'll see. But I think this would line up nicely. Also, everyone full of determination. Yes. Yes. Very determined. I'm guessing there's gonna be one fight. I'm guessing there's gonna be one more day where the afterword is like in the mansion with everyone, including Beatrice. I think. Possibly. Also, Rem stuttering, was not expecting this. Computers need more of your sister. Yes. Also, this would be interesting for Kiwi, but in honor of today's the ReZero series concluding and Kiwi's wishes, I'm gonna be dropping some new emotes after the stream is over on Discord. Plus, I think I will also add one new emote available to be available on Twitch. But you'll see that once we get there. Also, you're talking about a bus in a fantasy world. Also, I shouldn't get distracted too much after I do really want to finish today. Because imagine if I still wasn't able to finish today. Ah, Rem. Understandable choice. Definitely best girl for a lot of people, but the Rem versus Emilia war is still going on. And I do like her. I do think she's best girl. Subaru's parents... yeah. Yeah. They're amazing, at least his dad. I bet they're very worried. Oh, they are. The author has indeed confirmed that they're spending every day tirelessly searching for him. And that they are very sad and everything. The author has confirmed this. So, yeah. Also, it's not like he doesn't even care. That's, you know, something you wouldn't know about because you haven't watched Season 2. But upon being confronted with the fact that, yeah, his homeworld is moving on, like, you can actually see him breaking down and crying like there's no tomorrow at the thought of his parents just not ever finding out where he went and him not being able to come back to them and telling them that he's okay. So yeah, he does in fact care. I think he's just been ignoring it up until he was confronted with it. Didn't want to think about it. At least that's what I think was going on. I mean, he had a lot going on, to be fair. For one, he had a lot going on. For another, I think he was honestly trying not to think about it because he knew that he would be sad. So he got into the world, he just went about his day. I mean, to be fair, if you woke up in a fantasy world all of a sudden, wouldn't you also be like, oh, great, I guess I'm the protagonist of this story now? To be fair, I wouldn't know what I would be doing. Actually, I would probably be worried about everything I left behind. About the people, of our family and friends, about you guys even. I would even be worried about you guys, despite the fact that we barely know each other. Still, yeah, I guess I would be worried. Then again, I would probably also try to suppress that and just try not to think about it to the best of my abilities. Because thinking about it wouldn't really get you anywhere. Imagine next person who comments, chooses a side effect to your power. Tell you, but you do not exist. Wow. Well, you know the classic formula of, okay, my power is to choose my own side effect. Okay, but you're immortal. You know that classic thing. Just make your power the ability to choose your own side effect and you're good to go. And then as a side effect, choose whichever power you actually wanted. It's the perfect loophole. Also, yes, I know I keep getting distracted. Let's just see how long this takes. For the past 10 days, the time we spent running through it made me think about all the people we met. I'm sure that no matter who becomes ruler through the royal selection, the kingdom will become better. But that's exactly what— actually, no, if Priscilla becomes ruler, then no. That won't make the kingdom better at all. Fabi can erase every side effect of my power and I can give myself any power. Wow. Also, hang on. Basically the power of I can give myself any power. Now you're just describing Reinhardt, aren't you? Ah, pain. Power reality bending. Yes. Yes. That is it. That is the power you need. Reality bending is the ultimate power. I just bend everything. The very laws of physics, the very fabric of reality, it all bends to my will. Amazing. Well, you know. Time to call it a day. Is this the end? Never mind, there's Emilia. Fast enough, you can comment on your own comment and be the next person who yes, that is true. Oh really, we were talking to her downstairs, then why is the room exactly the same? Oh no. Every room in this building is the same. How could this happen? I know they just didn't want to make multiple backgrounds, but still. I can call that out if I want to. Eternity 23, nice time. Sadly, the stream is already 24 minutes long. Oh no. Partially because whenever I start like a few seconds up to a minute late, people are gonna complain that I'm late, so I usually start about a minute early. Because that way people can't complain about me being late anymore. It's a genius move, really. Just start a minute early. Haha, you fools. I've been using this strategy for a long time, by the way. Which is why for a long time I've had no one commenting on me being late. Because that was a thing. One too early code. You go back in time. Never.
夕方、盗品蔵があった場所に行って、そこでスバルと初めて会ったのを思い出して、その後のことも思い出して。スバルはお屋敷でお礼がしたいって言ったら、お屋敷の使用人になりたいって言って、その時も欲がないなって思ったの。
Where's this going?
でも言ったけど、俺的には大正解なんだよな。行く当てとかないし、生活が保障されてるし。
Even more 23s. Do you want me to go down to nanoseconds or what do you want from me?
あれ、エミリアタン？いつもだったらこの辺りで、もう茶化さないのって言わない？
もう茶化さないの。
Oh.
はい、いただきました。と、でもそれじゃ納得いかない？
納得っていうか。
I really want to know where this conversation is going and how it's so important that they're including it. Or is it just there because Emilia? Is it just there to give Subaru and Emilia some time together alone without anyone else at the end? Is that it? Again, for him it's been more than 10 days, but yeah, for everyone else it's just 10. Time for another favor, another date? Is he gonna ask for another date? Emilia's valid eyes stare straight at me. The light in her gaze shows that she's serious. Worries and anxiety are both sides of the same coin. I'm sure I've caused a lot of trouble for it to Emilia. It was a failure on my part. But... Another favor, die. No, because then he would just do everything again. Yeah, most... Yeah, okay, at that very moment, yeah, I guess. Immediately stabs Subaru, yes.
でもそれでエミリアタンが不安って話もわかるんだよ。だから折衷案じゃないけど、俺をこれからもエミリアタンと同じ問題に悩ませて関わらせてくれないか。それが俺からのお願いなんだ。
Subaru, of course you're gonna be part of her problems. Because you are the problem. So of course you're part of it. How can one see you as anything but a problem, Subaru?
エミリアタンが健やかで今まで通りに可愛く生きててくれたらそれで尊いってのも本音なんだけどさ。
I keep saying this, but how can one person simp so hard? I mean, okay. Like he's willing to die for her, not just once, but however many times it takes. Like seriously, willing to go through all that pain for this person, and she has yet to reciprocate your feelings. Well, actually she starts reciprocating in season 2, but you know, even before that, even at the end of season 1, she says she can't really give him an answer to his "I love you" yet because she doesn't know. Even after everything he went through in season 1, she's still like, yeah, I like you, but not sure if I love you yet. So, she's just stringing him along, using the simp to her advantage. Imagine, and at the very end of ReZero it's revealed, aha, giant plot twist, Emilia was actually aware of your feelings and he was just acting the whole time and was using you. Ha 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 ha. That would be a twist. Oh, something firm grew inside you. Okay. Great. Great, okay. Yeah, but like a backbone, that's definitely what he's talking about.
その芯のおかげでしっかり立ててる気がするんだよ。
A squishy mess before, but now I can stand. Am I the only one who sees innuendos in this for some reason? Is my mind just that dirty?
これが特別なことだって意識してないと、すぐにこの芯に寄っかかって勝手なこととか言い出しちまいそうで。
Maybe it is.
うまく言えないな。とにかく俺はエミリアタンのために頑張る。
Yes, sad. Sad. The big sad. It's that dirty.
それがいろいろひっくるめて俺のためなんだ。それ以上の意味とか
Oh well.
もっと一緒にいたらわかると思う。
I guess my mind is long gone.
それじゃあ
Stuck in the
答えはお
toilet.
預け
Too much Mountain Dew. Okay then. So what... Is everything coming out of you currently green? Or... I hope... Oh gosh, I hope not. Because that can't be healthy.
そうなる。エミリアタンがその答えを紐解きたいなら諦めて俺に付きまとわれててくれ。それこそエミリアタンが王様になって、
Wow.
そしたらそれでもまだわからない話かもしれないんだから。
Starting then... Revealing in the bathroom. 6 sec... Yeah. Well, bathroom speedrun, let's go!
人生は長いぜ。覚悟してくれよな、エミリアタン。
スバルって
Wow. My tummy... Why do you feel the need to highlight that? But I know that feeling and I know that sucks and... Oh my god. I know that's horrible. I also know that when you have that feeling, you don't want to get up from the toilet anymore. But it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. But getting up is just too painful.
でも
Plus, you never know when more's coming, so you have to stick around.
私を助けてくれて、それから
それから
これからもよろしくね。
They're having a very romantic moment right now, and we're talking about diarrhea. Let's go! The most romantic topic to
あ
discuss.
あ、もちろん。俺はそのためにこの10日間プラスアルファを過ごしてきたんだぜ。
Also, one thing that I can say this right now. Actually, I'll talk about it later. I'll talk about it once the credits start to roll, because I feel like that's the best opportunity to talk about stuff. Sitting until midnight because yes, understandable. So I got a GF. What, talking about diarrhea? Very romantic.
ごめん、ちょっと何言ってるのかわかんない。
So I got a shit right now. There we go. So half an hour. Well, let's talk about what I wanted to say. So I think honestly I liked this game. That might just be because I'm a big fan of ReZero. Now I realized that there were a few sections in this game that kind of lagged out a little bit. And didn't just lag out the game, but lagged out the stream and everything. Which is very sad. It usually happened at the end or start of combat. At the start of combat sections usually. When it's a mix of combat and dialogue. And it also happened during the return by death scenes. That's also what caused everything to lag out. Another thing that but this is just because I'm streaming, by the way, the next thing I'm gonna mention. This is one thing I didn't quite like too much about playing this game on stream, is the fact that since this game was voice acted, for a lot of it I was just sitting there and didn't really have too much to comment on myself, because I was just letting the characters voice their dialogue and trying to listen to it, meaning that my input on this game was sometimes just not present at all, because I was just sitting there watching this play out and yeah, not really providing anything to it, because otherwise I would miss stuff. So that's another thing that is not optimal about this game from a streaming perspective. And here's one more thing that I also thought was kind of slightly annoying, the fact that there was no autoplay button. If you have a visual novel that is actually voice acted, I feel like having an autoplay function would be an obvious feature to implement. And if they did have an autoplay function, then they didn't really designate how to find it. In fact, they didn't really show me any inputs, because the only inputs they show in the options are controller inputs. And there are keyboard inputs for this game, because I've been playing it with keyboard and mouse. But nowhere in the options can you ever find any kind of layout for what exactly the keyboard and mouse inputs are. It just doesn't tell you anything about that. You have to basically guess and figure it out. So that's also kind of annoying. For example, escape isn't the menu. Escape is the chat log. Control actually opens the menu. Every logically thinking person would assume escape is the menu. No, it's control. That was definitely weird. But other than that, I thought the story was interesting enough. I mean, we knew from the beginning who the fake candidate was, but they definitely spun it around quite nicely with the fact that there was another mastermind controlling everything from behind the scenes, which is something that we wouldn't know, but I was able to guess. I was able to figure it out. I also like the new characters. In the beginning, I didn't like Sakura too much as a character. I just thought she was a little bit bland. But after she was revealed as the mastermind, and I had my theories that she was going to be the mastermind, my interest for her grew until, well, when the actual reveal came around, I was like, yeah, nope, good character. I guess Salem was kind of Out of all the new characters, Salem was probably the one I found the least interesting. But other than that, pretty nice. Now let me quickly catch up with chat. How did Jenny take a shit? I just bumped into each other and shit because we were holding him for 6 hours. Wow. Wow. Made an event, escaped the log. Wow. Yes. Of course. But yeah. Voice. I think it's really nice that they managed to get all the original voice actors again. Plus even the new voices for the new characters, pretty nice. Wolf had a little bit of a problem with his voice in the sense that he was a little bit quiet a lot of the time. Like every other voice was fine, just Wolf was sometimes so incredibly quiet that you couldn't hear him at all with the music. So that was kind of sad. So overall, there are a lot of things in this game that could definitely be improved. And yeah, that is the thing, I won't deny that. But I also won't deny that overall, I still enjoyed it. Is it worth its full price? Which I don't know, what was it? Is it full? I don't remember the full price, like, is it 40 bucks? I think it's 40 bucks. I don't think it's worth the full price for a visual novel, but it's still nice. Add auto button, yes. Also, we're getting more. We're getting more. It's not quite over yet. There's after credits. There's after credits. Now that I voiced my thoughts, let's see what's in store for Melty and Co.
Subaru. そいつはちょっと水臭いんじゃねえのか。そりゃ居づらい気持ちはわかるけど。罰が悪いとかそんな理由じゃないさ。
So what are they gonna do now?
わかってる。今の冗談だ。お前もメルティちゃんたちもかなり面倒で厳しい立場だからな。
Subaru looks up at the night sky as he calls to stop the three of them. So we're looking into this as, this is now third-person perspective again. Okay, good to know. So we're not playing from Subaru's point of view this time. About 5 euros, I might buy a game on Steam. Well, up to you, if you can find one that's cheap enough. Ah, right, I wanted to check stuff for the sale. I still haven't checked, I need to do that. Confusion at the royal capital subsiding, they also stopped Wolf and Puka's rampage. Melty's evil eye is now under her control, but what happened still remains. It's a fact that cannot be changed. There is also the issue of being a fake royal candidate. Along with the dangerous power of her evil eye, it is obvious that they will be judged to the fullest extent of the law. Are you ready for Act 2? No. So...
いろいろごめんなさい。謝っても許してもらえないってそれだけのことをして。
She has not done anything. Hashtag Melty did nothing wrong.
私もお兄ちゃんたちもティーガももう子供じゃない。だから
Just eat the evil eye. We don't even know where it is, to be fair. Normally it would be on the hands, on her hands, but her body has been reconstructed. We don't even know if it's even on the outside of her body. We know nothing about the existence of her evil eye. We just know that she has the power of her evil eye, but that's about it. Eat Melty? Wow. She just gained the ability to be able to eat, and now we eat her. Amazing strategy.
だけど
ああメルティちゃん、そこのところは大丈夫、分かってるから。俺だって逃げた経験は山ほどある。むしろメルティちゃんと比べて圧倒的に経験豊富とさえ言えるだろう。
Subaru, the pro... Lots of experience in running away. Subaru has mastered the Joestar family special technique. Amazing.
逃げて逃げて逃げ続けて気づいたらこんなとこまで来ちまった。そんな俺から言わせてもら
With
う。
the Joestar family special technique, there's nothing you can't accomplish. Survival of the fittest, yeah.
いいんじゃない、逃げても。逃げた先には後悔ばっかり転がってる気がするけど、実は意外とそうでもないよ。逃げた先で出くわしたもので幸せな気持ちが味わえることもあるって。だから
So that's how they're gonna explain the fact that we're never gonna see them
これ
again.
から言えるのは一個だけ。元気で風邪ひかないようにな。
Wow. Talk about logic gates until they become so bored they let me go. Genius technique.
あ、今お前笑ったな。めったに喋らないキャラのくせに。今度は都合よく
Wow.
やがって。
And now Melty's laughing.
スバルさんってやっぱり
Ah, kind of sad that they're not gonna meet again. The besties will never see each other again.
それはどういう意味？メル、なんだかわからないがものすごく不名誉な気がする扱いだぞ。
Wow.
お前が言うなよ。こいつ友達のこと騙してたんだぜ。信じられねえよ。
Kind of person to just start nuking the place. Wow.
今
Really?
さっき逃げてもいいって言ってたくせにそれを蒸し返すのか？
可愛い女の子と男じゃ違います。そこは全然
Wow.
うまくいません。
Wow.
早く謝ってください。
この野郎！
Subaru and Tiga get into a scuffle while Melty looks on. Salam pats her on the shoulder
お
gently.
兄ちゃん、そうだよね。私もそう思う。スバルさん、
え？
They're busy right now.
私逃げます。逃げて逃げて、これでもかって逃げて、そうやって逃げていった先で、きっと今日までのことを思い出して。
Kazuma would like to steal Subaru's life now. Ah. You know, if you've seen Isekai Quartet, you know that Kazuma actually doesn't like Subaru. Like when they first met, they thought, hey, we're pretty similar. And then the moment Subaru started talking about his life and the people he met and how he lives in this giant mansion, Kazuma immediately started hating him, hating his guts, hating everything about him. So, Kazuma would very much like to steal Subaru's life, indeed.
私にできることでちゃんと謝ったり恩返しします。ですからスバルさんもまたお会いするまでお元気で。
You won't meet again. Melty smiled while she was slightly tearing up. Upon seeing her smile, Subaru smiles back at her.
困ったことがあったらティーガとサルム、あとはウォルフもそいつらに頼ったらいい。バカな男をこき使うのは可愛い女の子。
Wow. Wow. This is... Excuse me. This is not the law of gender equality. Subaru. Subaru clearly not an advocate of true gender equality. Another reason why Kazuma would hate him. Imagine when Kazuma saw Subaru's life, they became... Wow, no, no.
そこでメルを悪い道に進ませるのは俺としてはやめてほしいんだけど。
だったらしっかりお前が手を引けよ。
I mean, he did kind of say that. But now you aren't holding on to her because you're too busy fighting with Subaru.
そうだな。そうだとも。俺がメルを一人前まで立派に育てる。
That sounds like a father rather than a lover, but Subaru didn't mention it out loud.
それじゃ俺たちは行くよ。これ以上残ってみんなの気遣いを邪魔して。
You just let her go. Yes, exactly.
ああ、そうしろそうしろ。達者でな、マイフレンド。
そっちこそ善と多難だろうけど頑張れ。王様争いはきっといろいろ大変だぞ。
I hope we can count on their support when it comes to voting. Then again, if they're running away and trying to stay away from Lagunica, then they naturally won't be voting. So we can't even count on the support of our best friend. We can't even count on our best friend to give us his vote. How sad.
大変じゃない道なんかねえよ。好きな子と一緒にいるのは茨の道だから。傷だらけになっても裸足で走るさ。
Melty's evil eye just started attack. Since we can't tell what her evil eye is, it's more of a figurative thing. Also, her evil eye is the ability to control others. Also, if you're meaning her evil eye going rogue, that already happened at one point. And we made it past that issue. And she's now fully in control of everything. More so than she was before. So yeah, that kind of already happened.
靴は履けよ。
うっせえな。
But yeah, she went completely insane and everyone affected by her evil eye also went insane. Everyone went insane because she went insane because Sakura kind of implanted some bugs in her that basically made her evil eye go crazy. But yeah, now you know, now you know. That was kind of a last minute plot twist during the final chapter.
風邪ひくなよ。
Oh! After that short exchange, they do a high five. Let's go! The bros! Amazing. Oh man, it would be kind of nice if Tiga showed up again in the anime at some point. I will do what I will do. I can... You know there's a screenshot gallery in this game. I can easily check... There's an art gallery in this game. I don't have to take a screenshot. I can view it at any time. Haha. But the bros... Honestly, it would be so nice if Tiga would show up in the anime. But yeah, I know he's exclusive to this game. That was it for goodbyes between them.
もう行ったみたいだね。
ラインハルトか。まあ、そりゃお前は気づくよな。でも、
What a bad night.
これが正しいことなのか、僕自身も分かっていないけどね。ただ、そうしてみたかったんだ。
But as a knight, it's kind of your duty to catch criminals like them, right? They're gone, time to start genocide. Yes.
いいと思うぜ。お前ぐらい強いやつがフラストレーション溜めるとどう爆発するかわからねえ。たまにはそんな感じで自分の思うままってやつを堪能しよう。
なかなか難しいことだけどね。じゃあ戻ろう。
Yes.
エミリア様も待ってる。
だな。お前はお前でフェルトの相手は大変そうで。
This has to be the end now, right? The whole thing of let's go, Emilia is waiting. Plus we already had the credits.
そうかそうか。ならいいんだ。
We got the afterword, then the credits, and now there's post-credits after the afterword and the credits. Like, seriously? Also, yeah, post-credits after the credits. I know I didn't have to go out of my way to mention that, but still. Didn't mean to go into... Okay. Then again, probably taken out of context. I know that all those quotes are taken out of context. The post-credits. Oh no. She walks as she drags her heavy body along. She walks and walks and walks. Sakura. Oh my god, that bitch is actually still alive, huh? She wheezes as her lips quiver, and she walks. And walks. Her body is drenched, wounds still aching. The blood she sheds weakens her. Why does she still walk? She does not see the answer. And so she walks and walks and walks, and in the end... Oh shit. I have to finish other blank lines on the Facebook. You do that, but oh crap. The squad's back together. Hey. Staying there forever, staying on the toilet, understandable.
ある意味そうだ。お前は多分逃げると思ったから。
さすが付き合いが長いとこっちの気持ちも続けってことですか。
So can we just finish her off now? Heavily injured Sakura looks at the faces of the three one after another. Also, it's day again. So there is another day. We are technically on day 11. You know what? I have to check. If I save now, does it say day 11? No, it still says day 10. Okay. But technically this would be day 11 because it's bright outside, so it's already daytime again. From said Melem, Subaru would destroy the whole country. Why would he do that? He would just... his heart would just explode. Probably. Yep, that is the name of the person. You should know.
でも、スバルだけが全部じゃない。スバルが動かしてくれた大勢の人間の協力があったからだ。あって。
So much confidence he would do it. Probably more so if Emilia did it. Let's face it. Don't get me wrong, he likes Rem. But, compared to Emilia, he doesn't like her that much. Not quite that much.
その結実がメルを、俺たちを解放してくれた。
Remilia, genius, fuse him. Oh my god, you know, what was it? Sloth if I'm not mistaken, right? Sloth if. ReZero Sloth if. What if him and Rem actually did run away during that one scene? During season 1 where he offered her to run away with him. Rem actually grows out her hair to resemble Emilia a little bit more. For Subaru. So, Remilia, kind of maybe a thing, but not entirely. Mlemhaps? Indeed. You didn't lose the royal selection. You got kicked out before it started. Mlem became one of my favorite words. Why? Because yes. What more reason do you need? Sakura looks like she's about to fall unconscious, but she picks herself up to glare at Melty. You are not offering her the chat. No. No redemption for her. No redemption for her, she has to die. Sakura opens her eyes wide, but Melty's expression shows that she was speaking truthfully. She is completely serious. No. I get the whole thing about, yeah, a chance at redemption, sure. But for her? No, I don't see it. Not for her. Nah, never. To commit Sayori, imagine.
だけどひどいことなら私もたくさんしてしまいました。私たちは共犯者なんだと思います。
Also, no, Melty, Melty didn't do anything wrong.
私はティーガとお兄ちゃんと一緒に逃げることにしました。逃げてその先で頑張ろうって。だからその度に
Please decline. Please say you'd rather die. I don't want you to get a chance at redemption. Please say you'd rather die. No, you're not getting a chance at redemption, please.
どうしてなんです？あれだけ踏みにじられて、あれだけ嫌な思いをさせられて、あれだけ
Yes, which is why you must die. Oh my god, they're actually trying to redeem Sakura now. Never mind. Sakura shakes her hand. Bab, cannot read anymore. Sakura shakes her head, then snaps her fingers, buzzing sounds around the hut. Yes. She throws away her chance at redemption. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Came out of the bathroom. Progress must be made. Yes. Sakura's gaze turns to Selim instead of Melty or Tiga. Hearing Selim's call, Puka's fire incinerates the mana wasps. Selim is already on the move. The blade pierces through Sakura's chest. Sakura's body convulses while she coughs up blood. Yes! Wow. Again, there's still this mother figure we haven't seen yet. This ominous mother figure we haven't seen yet. But we're in the afterward. There can't be more. Sakura's eye sheds a tear of blood. Her lips curve into a smile when she sees Melty and Tiga holding hands tightly. And then... Wait, did she have an evil eye too? Did she have an evil eye too? Was she also from the Evil Eye tribe? A short remark with her last breath, that was the end of her. Again, no, she doesn't deserve anything. Let her go to hell. Big sad. And wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. There we go, an hour long. And I was saying that the stream might not even be an hour long. Now we have officially passed the 1 hour mark. We did it! Woo! The stream is officially longer than I expected it to be. Then again, I expected that last stream. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you. 1 hour celebration. Let's go. Yes, but I expected the previous stream to be the final one. Same with the one before that. And we're still not at the end, even now. Progress has been... I will check it out once I'm done. Time to try to color this. I believe in you.
おう、そうだな、プーカー。俺たちは仲良し小良しだからな。
Oh shit. They're switching back and forth more frequently now, aren't they?
そんなポンポン入れ替わるなよ。俺たちも混乱するだろ。
Why not?
知ったことか。俺は俺で好きにさせてもらう。この腰抜けと違って。
Wow, she deserves more than just head pats. But yes, do in fact give her all the head pats.
けど、それはお前も同じだろ?
Oh.
大丈夫だよ、プーカちゃん。メルティたくさんいろいろあったよね。でもこれから先
Will there be lots more happening? Because it seems like this game is basically over. But if you say there will be more happening, then I'm confused.
だから大丈夫。私たちはきっと大丈夫。わかっただわさ。それじゃあ最初の質問。どこに逃げよっか。
はあ。
ひとまずこの国にはいられねえだろ。見つかったらやばいからな。
また牽制が差し向けられたら、あたいは今度こそ死んじゃうのよさ。
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end. Yes.
困る。
困ります。どうしようか。
It just loops. Return by death activated. Let's go.
そうだな。実はメルさえ良ければ
当て
があるんだ。
Tiga has an idea. Interesting.
俺が子供の頃世話になってた旅芸人の一族
Oh,
でさ。
I see. So going back to his origins, huh?
俺がメルに一目惚れして別れてからずーっと手紙のやり取りしてて。
Huh.
お手紙？そんなことしてたの？
こう見えて俺は筆豆なんだ。で、今はカララギにいるって話だから、そこへ向かうのはどうかな。
Going up to Kararagi. Nice. The bustling merchant country. Let's go.
お？なんだよお前。なんか思うとこでもあんのか？
箸が苦手だ。
Wow, that's the problem,
そ
huh?
んなことかよ。
でもサルムらしいのよさ。カララギか。どんなところなんだろうね。
To be fair, I think I'm also not good with chopsticks because I've never used them, so I would probably suck at handling them.
さあ、俺も子供の頃以来だから。でも、どこだって大丈夫さ。
Has anyone in chat ever used chopsticks before? And if so, what's your experience with them? Easy to use, hard to use? I wouldn't know. But I imagine it's tough to get used to in the beginning. How does Subaru going back in time work? Like how much time passes? There's always a specific save point he travels back to. and that save point, and from that save point he can experience like maybe 2 days, then travel back to that save point, then maybe die after just 1 day, or maybe even survive 5 days, but he will always travel back to one specific save point, no matter how far. And as for where that save point exactly triggers, usually right after he overcomes a certain obstacle is usually when a save point gets activated. So after he beat the White Whale, which was one of the 3 great Mabeasts, he got a save point. Though, to be fair, at this point it's still not confirmed what exactly causes a new save point to trigger. Oh well. They're rough to start with, but then after that it's easy. Just 2 pieces of wood really. Once you get used to it, the only hard thing is to eat a singular grains of rice. Ah, okay. But yeah, I imagine it's a little rough to start with, I guess. But okay, that's interesting. So we do actually have people who have experience with them. I was not aware of this. I was really not aware. But nice.
だってこの手はもう離さない。俺たちはいつだってずっと一緒だ。
Also, never letting go of someone's hand feels very impractical, but sure, you do you. Achievement unlocked, my friend. Okay, it keeps going.
いろいろありがとう、夏木スバル。君のマイフレンド、ティーガ・ラウレオ。と、こんな手紙が送られてきた。たっく憎い野郎だぜ。ここでマイフレンドだぜ。
Wow.
モテそうなやつはやることが違う。はあ、どう思うよ、ベア子。
She's gonna be pissed at you. Also, Betty, let's go.
なんでそんな話をベティのところでしやがるかしら。
おお、でっかい声が出たな。びっくり。
Nice seeing her again after all this time. It's been so long.
さらっと受け流すんじゃないのよ。なんでここにいるかしら。
Use them every Friday when I have my meal, because Friday is when I have Chinese, Japanese, or Korean food. Oh, interesting. That's interesting. Nice. Pro tip, if you let rice stay in the water for about 10 to 20 minutes after it's cooked, it becomes more sticky. I'm learning so much about about Asian cuisine right now. Using a fog ruins the taste because of the nuance of the alkaline metal and acidity of umami. So you need to use chopsticks. I'm learning so much today, and that all came from a single simple question. And that question, it all came from one single line. One single line in this game, which was, yeah, I'm not good with chopsticks, sparked this much new info to be thrown at me. Nice. Well, it's always good to learn new things, isn't it?
そりゃお前決まってんだろ。10日近くも留守にしてたし、寂しがってるだろうと思って。
Very passionate about food. Why are you apologizing? Don't apologize. I was not saying that. I was not talking about the amount of information because I am upset at it. More so because I think it's curious that it suddenly that all this got sparked from one single line of dialogue. Passion for anything is good, yes. Please don't tell me you're picking her up again.
ベティが寂しいとしたら会いたいのは兄ちゃんだけかしら。
Wow.
邪魔なだけなのよ。そうだね。
Imagine if she killed Subaru right now and he went all the way back. Pain.
そういうことも何も、それが真実かしら。ぷい。
お前ら、もっと俺に関心を寄せろよ。
Consider it to you, why?
それにしても。 今回はかなり大変だったぜ。
そうだね。スバルもかなりお疲れだったね。
そう、それ。まあ、おかげで俺的には。
Again, happy ending in ReZero? I don't believe it. I honestly don't.
この10日間でエミリアタンとの距離もぐっと近づいた気がするしな。
おやおや、僕の前でその話とは。
なかなかスバルも命知らずだね。
And trust me, Subaru, Puck can do it. Puck can easily kill you.
まあ、話は兄ちゃんから聞いたのよ。お前も役立たずは役立たずなりに頑張ったとは聞いて。
That means he wasn't entirely useless. This wouldn't have happened without him, so there was use for
疲れ
him.
てるだろうから、とっとと部屋で休んでるといいのよ。
ベアトリス
That's her own way of showing concern for you.
お前それ単に俺を厄介払いしたいだけだろ。
他にどんな意味があるっていうかしら。いい加減
Nah, she's definitely showing concern for you. It's her own way of doing it, but she's doing it.
なんだよ、俺はお前に会いに戻ってきたのに、そんなにこの
How can you not prefer the fluffy thing?
そんな言うなら俺の方がもふってやる。
にゃんにゃんにゃんにゃん。兄ちゃんになんだろまねかしら。お前こっちに渡すのよ。兄ちゃんはベティ。
Well, technically he's contracted to Emilia, so...
いやー、モテるオスの辛いとこだね。
Technically Puck is contracted to Emilia, so no, he doesn't belong to you, Beatrice. I'm very sorry.
さてと、いろいろあれこれしたが。ああ、その予定だ。みんなを待たせすぎるのもよくねえし、しっかりやらねえと。
You have to do what right?
つうわけで、俺は行くぜ、ベアコ。パックも一緒に連れてっちまうが。
とんだ邪魔者だったのよ。いなくなってせいせいするかしら。
Yeah, go, leave. Leave her and end the game.
寂しがらなくても。
Imagine if the... Just imagine if I'm still not able to finish today. Imagine if I'm still not able to finish this today.
当分来なくていいのよ。まったく。
We've already had the credits.
せいぜい全力で踏ん張って、精魂尽き果てて寝てればいいかしら。今のは。
We've already had the credits.
はいはい、わかってら。俺も愛してるよ。
I return to the manor while hearing Beatrice's cheers. Now we're switching back into first-person view. Okay. This constant changing in between first person and third person is kind of confusing sometimes. I do appreciate the content, don't get me wrong. But I went out of my way to tell everyone that this will definitely be the finale. So I can't have this go longer than necessary. Even if the content is nice. But normally you play the credits at the end of the game. At the end. It's where the credits go. And yeah, maybe you can have one little scene at the end. But there's like the third or fourth scene at the end of the credits already. Actually, no, I think this is third or fourth scene even. There are so many after credit scenes here. We had Subaru meeting with Melty and Co. We had Melty and Co. coming across Sakura. We had Melty and Co. Deciding where to go to run away after their encounter with Sakura. We have Subaru now back at the mansion talking to Beatrice. That's 4. And now he's probably going to Emilia and the others. I'm gonna count that as another scene. So that's 5 scenes after the credits. And that might not be all. There might be even more.
言われるまでもないよ。でもさ、スバル。君がリアと言ってくれて、僕は良かったって思うよ。
ありがとうよ、お父さん。
どれがお父さんかね。そう簡単に娘はやらん。
Wow. We exchange a few words and laugh about it as we go down the hallway to the lobby, and then...
来たね、スバルくん。
おう、ロズッチ。
おじけづかなかったようね、バルス。
そりゃ当然だろ、姉様。
何かあれば言ってくださいね。スバル君のレムにお任せです。
Yeah, yeah, everyone's happy. We know this won't last.
スバル、すごく大変だけど、すごく頼り。
Mommy, it's Dio! Yes! Dio is back, of course. This has to be the final scene in the game, right? The final scene in the game has to include Dio. The final conversation in this game has to include Dio. This has to be the end now.
ああ、任せてくれエミリアタン。よし、やったろうぜ。
おやおやおやおやおやおや。よもやこちらからお伺いする。
Damn it, Kiwi was right! Kiwi, you were right! I am sorry, why is Kiwi not here today? I shot 5 messages their way and they're still not here. They're not here to realize that they were so right. Betelgeuse shows up at the end and ruins everything. Of course! Kiwi totally said that at the end we think everything works out and then Betelgeuse is gonna show up and ruin everything. And there he is! Again, there can't be happy endings. It's ReZero after all.
いろいろ考えてたんだよ。お前には辛酸舐めさせられたから。
What's gonna happen now?
ただ、あのことがあったから、俺は今日ここに。
Is this?
だから。
Is this? Yep, this is Invisible Hands Guy. This is Invisible Hands Guy. Mr. Betelgeuse Romani Conti, Mr. I Made Ramplay Twister himself. Happy not included, yes, because ReZero.
お前に感謝なんてかけらもねえけど、それでもあえて言ってやる。ありがとうよクソ野郎。
いいです。良いのです。実に。あなたは用意周到です。
They had to include him, but okay, sure.
その勤勉さ、実に素晴らしい。不勉強の私のなんたる怠惰なことか。改めて、せめて勤勉なるあなたのために、怠惰なる私からご挨拶を。
You're gonna reintroduce yourself, huh?
私は魔女教滞在司教、怠惰担当、ベテルギウス・ロマネ・コンティです。
ご丁寧にありがとうよ。なら、俺からもご挨拶だ。
Subaru intro?
俺の名前は夏木スバル。こちらにおわす王候補、エミリアタンの一の騎士。
She never approved of this.
これから訪れる観南神区。どんな障害もなんのその。とんでもないライバルだったり、邪魔立てしようって連中だったり。お互いの理想とか目標とか信念とか。
This has to be the end now, right? They're showing all the characters. They're showing off all the characters. If this isn't the end, then I'm gonna be thoroughly confused. This final speech showing off all the characters, come on. Plot twist, the game doesn't end, it just loops. Yeah, because now Betelgeuse is just gonna kill him. And the final shot includes Dio. The final shot includes Dio. There we go. Clear save data. Achievement unlocked. Revised conclusion. Curator future. You can load your save clear data. I'm sorry. You can load your clear data to transfer certain items and data from previous playthrough. Nice. So if I want to play again but gather new intel, then I can do that. We did it! Can I check in options? No. I wanted to quickly... I'm quickly gonna jump back in. Achievement unlocked from the beginning. It loops! You are right, it loops! You even get an achievement for going back in. No, but what I want to do is access the album. So we got all the characters here. Their abilities and graphics. Which is nice and all. How do I go to the... Also, I don't have full progress on this, so interesting, I guess. Am I missing a character? No, I'm not missing any characters, but I'm guessing I might be missing some sprites. There we go. Also, I'm missing stuff here, interestingly enough. Interesting, interesting. By the way, this is the thing you missed when Kiwi was talking about the kiss. Amazing. And of course, the thing you wanted me to do a screenshot of. Here it is. Once more. So yeah. Kiwi, you're late, we just finished. I just finished. Hello there, General Kenobi, yes. But you're late. I am sorry. Still, the stream went on longer than I expected. You were sleeping? Understandable. I mean, it's nighttime, so... I don't know what I was... Honestly, I should be happy that you've been able to come so many times. Ah, yes. Just looking at some stuff again. Okay, there were 2 death scenes we got to see. This one, but that was only this, so not really an illustrated death, because you were wondering if deaths were illustrated. I think this is the only death scene that we actually got to see illustrated fully. So Subaru burning alive. Somnia 2. 7, so... Damn it, maybe I shouldn't be happy, you're right. Anyway, I was talking about how right you were. I was playing the game, and we were in the afterward. The credits already played, we got post-credit scenes, a bunch of post-credit scenes, and then the final post-credit scene, we went outside of the mansion, and I heard the signature, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. And immediately... And my immediate first response was, damn it, Kiwi, you were right. When you think you have the happy ending, Betelgeuse shows up and ruins it for you. And it happened. Of course. Of course Betelgeuse kept... Yes, I know. It was nice to see him in the final post-credits scene again, but that was it. We didn't get to see anything happening. But yeah, everything went well in the end. We got some nice scenes. I mean, look at the stuff we got to see. The bros high-fiving one last time before going separate ways. Because Melty, Tiga, and everyone are now on the run, because the law is out to get them now. Will the game continue? No, we're done. We are done, officially. We got the credits, we got post-credit scenes, and then we got a big fat end on the screen. And now when I loaded my save file, and loading the save file just started the game from the beginning again. So yeah. So apparently there's some content I missed, but I won't go back to find that on stream, because I don't even know what to do. But yeah, you can basically do New Game Plus. What happened with Betelgeuse? Well, to be fair, we encountered him and everyone was with us. Including Rosewall. So you have Subaru, Ram, Subaru, Ram, Emilia, and Rosewall all present. Facing Betelgeuse, and that was where it ended. Subaru basically making one final big speech about how he will not fall to any kind of challenge that comes his way, and that's when it ended. Maybe that is enough to kill him. Possibly. I mean, Rosewall, again, kind of overpowered. So yeah. But also I can basically start a new game plus. It told me if I start again with my old save file, then it will basically keep around some stuff and information. So I can go through this game and still keep all the intel I gathered in the previous loop, so I don't have to regather intel and I can focus on doing different stuff. So Thank you! Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, it should be easier to get content if I do another thing. But yeah. Back before we knew Sakura was the mastermind. Back before we knew. Memories. And here we go, one shot of all the royal candidates. Sakura looking cute for once. I mean, yeah, she was innocent back then. Seemingly innocent, because, you know, stuff. Again, out of all these candidates, Krush, second one from the left, she would have my vote. Probably. Maybe that's just me. Not saying that the others aren't valid, just that Priscilla is the only person I would, under no circumstances, ever even think about giving my vote to. So, yeah. The surgery that didn't involve any blood for some reason. I mean, each have a reason to be voted, except Priscilla. Exactly. For Feld is kind of when it comes to voting for her, but she does also have a reason. She wants, well, yeah, her whole speech was about tearing down the kingdom and everything, but she does also have the aspect of, yeah, I want to make things better for all those poor people living in the slums and everything. She wants to tear down the old power structure and build everything up anew. So it's not like she's entirely without reason. But Priscilla, nah, I don't see it. Oh, these two. They're called Feast. Feast 1 and Feast 2. What a feast. One upper. As for the present, later on, they each do stuff that makes them gain popularity, I guess. Emilia, of course, finally defeated 2 of the great Marbies and Betelgeuse. Yeah. True enough. Speaking of, just want to check out the posters of our dude. All the different poses, let's go. Just checking through that. 25% of hair left to color. Nice, you do that. That sound. I'm sorry. And there's the famous line. There's the famous line. He do be a genius, though. Like, honestly, I know he's also voiced someone in Sword Art Online. But honestly, just his Betelgeuse performance is so incredible. Yeah. Honestly. This was nice. This was really nice. This was a nice game. Again, it's not without its problems. Like I said during the credits, no autoplay feature, Wolf being too quiet half the time, the lag issue during certain scenes. But yeah, other than that, it was nice. Sakura Element, yes, that's her name. Why bring that up? Anything specific about that? What, you want to check her sprites? Also, yes, by the way, yes, she did survive. She did survive her encounter with Wilhelm. And you know what? They tried to redeem her for a second. They tried to give her a second chance. They honestly tried to give her a chance at redemption. Horrible. But yeah, she was crawling away, barely clinging on to life. And then Melty, Tiga, and Salam found her. And they honestly tried to give her another chance. We're like, hey, we're gonna run away from the law. Don't you want to come with us? And despite the fact that she was very weak and barely hanging on, you know what she did? Finger snap, time to summon more mana wasps and try to attack them one more time. And then she got killed finally. I still can't believe that they tried to give her a chance at redemption. But I am very glad that she didn't, in fact, get redeemed. Because no, you can't redeem this person. I am very glad that they did I'm very glad that they did end up killing her in the end. Very glad that they did that. Yes. But honestly, this is probably, yeah, this is intimidation poor, that smile. All the other poses seem innocent enough, I guess. Almost too innocent. Well, except for this one, probably. Horrible person. Stop coloring today because too late and my parents in the house. Alright, understandable. Well, we should probably look for someone to raid now. Try to give a chance at redemption to the one that almost got them killed and tortured them for years. Yes! Yes. Melty is the one who offered her that chance. Tiga went along with it and was like, yeah, I still don't like you, but sure, you deserve a chance, I guess. And Salem was standing there like, I do not agree with this, I will never forgive her. And Salem was also the one who ended up killing her when she inevitably tried to attack them. So yeah. I guess it is a good thing that we saved Salem. I guess it's a good thing we saved him. I guess Salem, to be fair, deserved his chance at redemption because it was his it was his split personality wolf. It was his alternate personality wolf that was the bad person. So saving him was not a bad decision, but yeah, Sakura didn't deserve to be saved, honestly. So yeah. But that's it. We're done. I'll exit out of the game right this instant as we look for someone. That person you recommend, is that person live currently? Rob, is that person live? Because if yes, I think we might consider raiding them. And you know the drill, guys, if you stick around a little bit longer, that would be very much appreciated. That way we can do the raid nicely. I'm gonna check. And they're playing Doki Doki. Okay, then. In that case, let's check him out. Sorry, Hiwi, Rob was faster on the recommendation. Rob was a little bit faster. So we shall head to this person. Plus, I'm a big DDLC fanboy. How can I not? How can I not? But maybe next time. Maybe next time you're faster. Or I will find someone off my list who's already live. But we'll see. Anyway, let's see what this person's all about. Playing a DDLC mod, you know that's gonna be fun. Thank you for watching. Next stream is gonna be Genshin Impact. Looking forward to playing that again. And after that, after Genshin Impact, well, we'll finally play another Pokemon game. It's been far too long. But yeah, let's head on over and I'll see you on the other side. Till next time. Bye bye. Ooh. And there they go, everyone's heading out. So thank you so much for watching the archive and be sure to check in live maybe in the future. So until next time, bye.